Tu tam?
The Times. It's a London newspaper. Vodka. There's only a drop left.
Tu tam?
This poor devil has lost his sight. This poor man is mute.
Ничего не понимаю.
Ah, you're deaf. This man is seriously injured, and the wound is infected. Stop playing games. You were reading the Times. You understand me perfectly well.
So, you found us.
What do they want, Alieco?
Have you come to finish off your sordid work?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't even know why you're here, do you? You're just a pawn. A pawn who serves and obeys.
And you? Why are you here?
To escape from the enemies of freedom. My brothers and I are at war.
Against whom?
Against order, liberticides, the ruling classes, and those who exploit the people. Against the torturers responsible for our misfortunes. Against you, others like you.
I'm not at war against anyone.
Then why are you pointing your gun at us? Get out!
I cannot.
That's what I mean. You're nothing but a pawn. We've nothing more to say to you.
Don't move from here. This chest is very heavy and locked shut via a keypad. Without the combination, it'll be impossible to open it. A medicine cabinet. A large, strong paintbrush. One of the two cogs which ensure the connection between the wheel and the axle going to the attic is missing. One of the two. This axle links the wheel and the grindstone, which must be in the attic. I wonder what Holmes is doing at this moment. That's of no use. These inscriptions will help to find the right combination. One of the two cogs which ensure the connection between the wheel and the axle going to the attic is missing. A gear. This axle links the wheel and the grindstone, which must be in the attic.
All the lamps are out of order. Here is a fine range of suits. Most of them are uniforms, but judging by their quality, I would say that they are disguises. I can call Watson if I need him. Sacks of flour, moldy and half-eaten by rats. These full sacks seem to be the only ones left untouched by the mice, unless they were filled only recently. These full dark traces. It must be blood. There should be a cog here. There should be a cog here. There should be a... This millstone seems to be in good condition. These boards crack. These boards have been broken and hastily repaired. These bags are old and half empty. Nothing interesting. This wall does not seem to be very solid. It is not made of brick. That is just a coating. This wall sounds hollow. This piece of iron juts out from the wall. This wall sounds... A strong rope made of hemp, good quality. Petrol for the lamps. This chest is strange. Its decoration would indicate that its origin was in show business. Let's see. A magician's costume. A good luck charm. Nothing interesting. Ideal for a magic trick. Nothing interesting. What was Mr. Ferguson doing here? This mill is hardly the ideal place to hold magic shows. A master key, a useful item to help a magician play the king of escape. Accessories for a magic show. Accessible. Poor bird. Who knows what has happened to his master? I need something. I need some. This wall sounds... These boards have been broken and... These bags are old. The flour is spread out over the floor. The sack is empty. Very good. The flour is spread out. An information card. Interesting. Safe conducts in case of crisis. Passports for high-ranking civil servants. None of them with names on them, obviously. A cog. Dark trace. There should be a cog here. There should be a cog here. Perfect. This wall sounds hollow. All the lamps are out of order. All the lamps. I need something. I need something. No, it is a... No. No, it... This wall sound... This wall. This wall.
I don't know what's going on up there, but this flower has given me an idea. Three buttons, greasier than the others, hold the flower. mechanical time switches, rolls of fuse wire. I found the timer belonging to an explosive device. You are terrorists, aren't you?
The oppressive forces won't agree to civilized discussion. Propaganda by the thieves.
You are murderers.
We are first and foremost free men, freed from the moralistic constraints of a system that exploits everyone. Contrary to you, a poor little sheep, lost without his flock.
Alieco, tell him that we won't go back there.
My brother speaks with the wisdom of a free man. If you come here to kill us, do so. We will never follow you. We were fooled once. There won't be a second time.
You are mistaken about me. I'm not a killer.
Then you are even more of a fool than I thought. You don't even know why you are here. Pity. You are even blinder than me.
Are you responsible for blowing up a judge's house in London?
Justice and its representatives are the double dealers in this country. Judge Beckett was one of the cops.
Thank God that it wasn't.
We made the bomb, but we weren't the ones who put it into place. The one who ordered it placed it himself.
Who? Ja nie mogę больше терпеть такую боль.
Let us look at my brother's wounds. He's suffering.
No, don't move. I am a doctor. I'll do it. If only I had time to bring my medical bag.
Take this key. It opens the medicine cupboard. If you really are a doctor, you can help my brother.
I am not safe.
A medicine locked. Locked.
No. No. I need something. I can call. Strange. This opening has been boarded up, but I'm sure that I didn't see it in the attic. Watson seems to be in control of the situation. Excellent. It is not yet. I need something. I can't. I need. I can't. I can't. Impossible to open it. A tool shed. The blade of this spade seems very solid. The blade. That could be useful. The blade of this, the blade, I need some. That could be used as a weapon in a necessity. I need some. Too fragile. No, it is unnecessary. No. I can't do that. This wall sounds... This wall sound... No. No. Dark traces. Someone will... There should be a cog here. All the lamps are out of order. Perfect. Perfect. There is an iron bar in this wall. Very good. The false wall's framework is held in place by an iron bar across it. I can't do that. There. The rope is in place. This millstone... Dark. There should be a... These boards. These boards. These boards. This one. This piece of iron juts out from the wall. Sacks of... Of course, a secret hiding place which contains a real arsenal. A Gatling machine gun, a real war weapon. New pistols. This chain is several yards long. Boxes of weapons. There should be a cog here. There should be... Perfect. The second cog is missing. Perhaps it is somewhere on the ground floor.
This axle... A medic locked.
We've got nothing.
Hydrogen peroxide, commonly known as bleach. There's not much... This will be useful. That's unsuitable. These bandages should halt the infection.
Thank you.
The person who ordered the bomb, who is he?
You are not part of his organization?
What organization?
The one he leads. The one that is responsible for the state we are in. The one that tortured us.
Why were you tortured?
So that we should keep quiet.
I understand. The head of a criminal organization ordered an explosive device which he then placed at Judge Beckett's house. Once the attack came off, he had you tortured to ensure that you wouldn't talk.
Yes.
And why Judge Beckett?
He was in possession of certain evidence against him.
But who, for the love of God?
Giving you his name would be signing our death warrant.
This poor... This axle link...
It is not yet time to rejoin Watson.
I wonder what hope...
Watson! Watson!
Have you almost finished?
I need to get the millstone working again, but it seems there is a gear missing from the mechanism.
I look on the ground floor. Perhaps it's down there.
Yes, be quick. We shouldn't hang around here. All I can do now is wait for Watson.
This axe... Does either one of you know where the missing cogs are?
Well, I think there's one under the wood pile near the fireplace.
A gear. I must warn Holmes. I need something. I need something. There.
Thank you, Watson.
What was that noise?
Everything's all right. Let us see what this wall is hiding. A body, I knew it. The magician was walled up here. I have everything I need. Now it is time to destroy this place. It is not yet time. It would be better not to go down there. Watson seems to be in control of the situation. Excellent.
What's that smell? I can smell oil.
Holmes, what are you doing up there?
Sherlock Holmes is here? No.
I'm not staying
Nor
here.
am I. Help me out of
Stop.
here. Don't move. You think you can stop us? Sherlock Holmes is a dangerous man. I'm not hanging around here waiting to be killed by him.
Don't be ridiculous. What are you talking about?
You don't know what he's capable of. Whatever are you doing, Doctor? Give me that gun. Where is Mr. Holmes? You had better remain here for the moment.
Am I under arrest?
No, Doctor, of course not.
Come in, Inspector.
My wife did enjoy reading that last story of yours in the Strand, Doctor. That was a proper adventure. Do you think you might write about this case someday? I'd like to see it.
Oh, well now, I don't know. But that is very gratifying, and I'm glad to hear that your wife enjoys my writing, Constable. My goodness, what on earth was that? Inspector Baines is dead.
The watermill is burning!
Holmes has managed to escape from the police. He manipulated me from start to finish, and to think that I played an indirect part in his crimes. Holmes's pipe. Broken. I didn't notice it the last time. Today's newspaper. Mrs. Hudson must have left it early this morning. Baines's murder has made the front page. The news has spread quickly. The poor man shot at point-blank range. He had faith in Holmes right to the end, and it cost him his life. We think that we know the people around us, those who are close to us, who are part of our everyday lives, parents, colleagues, companions, friends, then something unexpected happens, and it tears away the blinkers which we have chosen to wear. And it's at that precise moment that we finally see the true nature of those who always mattered the most to us. But in Holmes's case, what could have pushed the man, whom I have always considered as honest and loyal, to sink to such barbaric crimes and cold-blooded murder? I don't have the answer. But one thing is certain. Up until today, I had a friend. A noise. But it's coming from the flat, I'm sure. Holmes! I know you are in there! Holmes! Open this door immediately!
I think that I would rather not.
Tell me the truth, Holmes. I need to know. You have no right to keep the truth from me. Tell me!
I am sorry, Watson.
Open this door, or I will break it down.
Do what you like. The door is not locked.
You've driven me to this.
It's the police! Open up!
Why did it have to come to this, Holmes? All those years of friendship and respect, of trust, everything that we went through together, and you deceived me all along, damn you! I wish that I had seen through all of your lies. But now, it is over. It is all over. After so many days of relentless investigations and sleepless nights, I returned to the Thames area, to the very place where the bishop's nephew had died. I only had one trail left to explore, one last desperate attempt to understand recent events. I descended into the putrid, dark, suffocating depths of the town, the sewers. The fresh breeze from the Thames gave way to the stale, dank air of the dark tunnels. A shadow moving through an underground labyrinth, tormented, wandering through this humid, oppressive purgatory. What I might find mattered little. The most important thing was to keep moving. I can see something. This butt is still dry, despite the surrounding damp. It was thrown here not so long ago. Let's be careful. The bars are completely rusty. Oops, this bar has come away in my hands. The bars on this grate are completely rusty. This will be useful. This must be a service trapdoor used to release the water in the event of the sewers overflowing. wire. A boat! I'm on the right track. I must cross the canal to see who landed here. An iron ring. An iron... This must be a an iron ring. That's of no use. That's of no use. This must be a service. The trapdoor is horizontal and solidly fixed. A boat! A piece of rope that floats. If it's long enough, then it might be useful. A body! Oh, it was weighed down by the anchor. If I can retrieve the anchor, I can use it as a grappling hook. There. A boat! I'm on the right track. I must cross. First try. Now let's pull the boat back here. The boat is tied up on the other bank. It's impossible to pull it back to me. An old scarf with blood on it. This bit of iron seems new and looks like a piece from ordinary machinery. Footprints. Someone has been here recently. Footprints. Someone has been here recently. Incredible! This grate is new and has a mechanical locking system. Open. Come on, John. Courage.
And here's another. See how you like that? Oh. And how does this feel? I don't think he liked that much. That'll teach him. Let's see if I can break.
Holmes.
I am so very glad to see you, Watson.
Whee! Yes, he's alive! The bad guys had better watch out now. Grandpa's alive, and he is a good man. I knew that he was. Uh-oh, they're going to be sorry now. My grandpa rules. Yes, and my grandpa saved him. Read it.
You are alive. I don't know what to feel. Relief or regret.
Watson, my friend.
You are not in a good state, Holmes.
Neither are you.
I suppose not. Can you walk?
Not without your help.
Why did you fake your own death? And who were those men?
I have to carry on with the investigation. Alone. John, I'm innocent. I'm not an accomplice of those men. Look at me. Do I look as though I could be their boss? Am I in a position to give such orders?
What a relief. Oh, my God, what a relief. But how?
Curare, hemlock, a few Indian plants, and sheep's blood to create the impression of death. A pathologist who owed me a favor for the death certificate.
Holmes, I was talking about this affair of...
I will explain everything, my friend, but we must leave here.
Yes, let's go back to Baker Street. I'll help you. Lean on me.
Home at last. I have missed this old room very much, Watson.
I put everything back in place after Baines went through it, but I didn't stay here. I couldn't face it.
Sit down, my friend. It is time for you to know the full details of this case. First of all, I must apologize for the distress that this has caused you, and for my behavior, which was, I know, quite abominable. I can only hope that by the end of this explanation you will understand that I behaved in such a way only to protect you, and that it caused me great pain to see your trust and confidence in me ebbing away.
From whom or what did you wish to protect me?
From Professor Moriarty.
Moriarty?
We should not have taken pity on him in that Swiss asylum. Do you remember during the case of the Awakened? Our indulgence has cost us dear today.
He's responsible for the bishop's murder?
Yes, but that was only a small detail in his plan. A detail which he had to eliminate, as it compromised the whole of his diabolical project. The bishop had in his possession a document which he suspected as being one component of a larger puzzle. The ramifications were unknown to him, but he considered the matter as sufficiently important that he should consult me. The day before our macabre discovery, his nephew, who was in his confidence, brought to him an important element which helped him understand Moriarty's grand plan. It was at that moment that two men began to comprehend the seriousness of the situation. The bishop then decided to contact me.
Against his nephew's wishes? Was that what they argued about?
Yes. But Moriarty found out that the bishop knew of his projects, and he arranged for his murder. The murderers were also supposed to bring back the document that the nephew, young Hampford, found, but they were unable to open the safe.
What was the document?
Evidence of Prince Woodville's implication in the project.
The nephew must have retrieved it from the Royal Archives, where he worked. A link to the crown.
Yes. Moriarty wanted to overthrow Queen Victoria and place the prince on the throne of England.
But that's impossible. He would have needed to create an incredible coup d'etat.
Patience, Watson. First of all, Moriarty placed his pawns so they might begin to develop and encourage a tense atmosphere, ready to discredit the Queen and thereby raise Woodville's popularity.
And provoke a famine, so that the prince's soup kitchens could begin distributing food and he would appear as a hero.
Exactly. Moriarty quickly learned that I was making inquiries as to his plan and, without wishing to sound vain, he knew that I was the only person capable of upsetting his schemes. He therefore set up a plan that I be discredited and thought of as a criminal.
And you played along with him.
Precisely. Allowing him to believe that he had succeeded was the best way of ensuring that his attention was no longer fixed on me.
Why didn't you say anything to Scotland Yard?
Did you not think it strange that Inspector Lestrade was away for weeks?
What? You mean to say that Baines
was working for Moriarty?
I understand. The bishop's murderers were in the hands of this traitor, and you were therefore at a dead end after our investigations at the opium den.
Yes, and Baines' authority allowed him access to the police archives. He changed and forged all the charges in the documents that you saw at Judge Beckett's house. It was also he who substituted the Samoan necklace for a vulgar copy.
So that was why the judge went to Farley's, to obtain Baines's false information.
Precisely. But they each found themselves as instruments in Moriarty's strange orchestra. Judge Beckett received entire books full of charges against me, and a journalist such as Farley will not hold back when he gets the chance to make the front page of all the newspapers in England. With regard to Farley, it was a mere case of professional misconduct.
And to think that I held you responsible for the explosion at the judge's house. What a relief! But why did Moriarty have him killed?
He was on the point of discovering that all the documents supplied by Farley, and therefore by Baines, were false. Exactly the opposite to what our enemy was anticipating.
And where did the poison fit in all this?
Unfortunately, I do not possess all the information on this subject. The first time that we saw the effects of this substance on the body of the bishop, the poison was evidently only at an experimental stage. It was much too potent to do anything with.
Effectively. But in the second case, Kurtz, I didn't notice a great advance.
However, there was one. The poison was no longer fatal.
Yes, but the madness was still there. I should remind you that he attempted to devour his own dogs.
Correct, Watson. But it was not the second case, as you supposed. Remember the number of other incidences of madness, either collective or individual, relayed in the press in the days prior to it?
You mean to say?
That Moriarty tested this dangerous mixture on a large number of guinea pigs. Apparently with little success, as all those people are now dead. I say apparently, because I do not have the least idea as to the result Moriarty was hoping for.
And that's where Hans comes in, isn't it?
Moriarty needed him to devise the substance's final formula.
And so you helped Hans to escape, so he might lead you to it.
Yes, but things did not go as I had planned. The professor's men got their hands on him just after his escape.
And you lost his trail.
Yes, but I doubted that Moriarty would take Hans to his lair. To find him, I had only one trail, the bomb placed at the judge's house.
The trail of the 3 Russian brothers.
I found out about the mill by having the anarchists' trail followed by the children in my own secret police. Once again, their help was a determining factor. As regards knowing where to locate Moriarty's lair, I hoped to find the information in the attic of the water mill. I got to it only just in time before Baines turned up.
And you were stuck then, weren't you? Allowing him to arrest you would have meant certain death.
Regrettably. But Moriarty's plan worked in any case, as after killing Baines, I became England's most wanted man for the murder of a Scotland Yard inspector.
And so you had to make sure that people forgot about you. Therefore, you orchestrated your own death so that you might continue your investigation discreetly. Oh, that was a terrible time for me, Holmes.
I am sorry, my dear fellow.
Well, the important thing is that you are well and truly alive.
Yes, but it is not over yet. Moriarty will take action one day or another.
You were saying that you had found Moriarty's hideout. Where is it?
In an abandoned fun fair on the outskirts of London. It is quite certain that they are all there. Shielman, the prince, and of course, Moriarty.
If Moriarty puts the prince on the throne, he'll have his hands on the reins of the kingdom. Her colonies, her diplomatic network, her riches, everything.
Yes, including the army, the war fleet, everything he needs to help him conquer Europe. And eventually, I suspect, the world.
Holmes, we have to be quick. His plan hasn't been put into action yet. Perhaps it's not too late.
Let us go immediately, Watson.
Do you really believe that Moriarty is in there behind that fence?
Something in the wind seems to suggest it, Watson.
I have a peculiar acid taste in my mouth, if that is what you mean, Holmes.
Well, yes. The air is tainted still with toxic fumes from the factory chimneys.
I believe that I read about this place. The fun fair was abandoned after the factory was built so close by. It was said that even the ice cream tasted bitter. Aren't you curious about the warehouse down there? There seems to be some strange activity taking place inside.
Strange and in keeping with Moriarty's activities. Let us go and see what they're up to. That could be used as a weapon in a necessity. With this cable car, we can get up onto the warehouse roof. Cutting pliers. They could be useful. There is a metal ladder stuck under the cable car. The lever is stuck. The lever is... a crank. The lever... This motor is from the cable car. The crank is in place. No, I can't do that. No, I can't. This motor is from... No, I can't do that. Vodka. There's a little at the bottom of these bottles.
Russian alcohol. Holmes, the three brothers.
This motor is from the... No, I can't. Empty. Judging by the smell, I would say that it's an oil reservoir. Empty. There are two guards in front of the main entrance. We will have to find another way in. This motor is from the cable car. Here is a good place to try and get through. This crate isn't large enough for us to get over the wall, nor to see what is on the other side. This crate isn't large. This chest is shut by a cord, which also attaches it to the cable car's structure. A bottle of motor oil. This motor is from... Let us hope it works. No, I can't do... There's a little petrol left, but not enough to start the motor. Here's what we can use for fuel.
It works.
We are going to separate. I will find a way into the fair, and you must investigate the warehouse.
Very well, I'll do that.
There is no one on the roof. If the machine should get out of control, then just use the brake. There ought to be one.
I should hope so. Anyway, there's no other choice. And when I've found out what is going on down there, what should I do then?
Come and join me in the fairground. You can follow my route to get over the fence. Then you should find me easily enough. Good luck, my dear fellow.
Come on, John. Courage! No one seems to have noticed me. Now I must try to find out what is going on here. The bags contain rubble. They're tied up with good solid rope. I'll keep the rope. It's a miracle that this reservoir is standing. The feet are being eaten away by rust. It's too dark inside this reservoir. It's impossible to see anything, but I can hear a slight lapping of water. A large, dry cloth. It's impossible. I must find out what is going on inside this warehouse, but have to be careful. The place is full of guards. The window is too dirty to allow me to see inside. It's an empty bottle. My cloth is too dry.
You there!
So, it is inside these warehouses that Prince Woodville's canteens on wheels are filled up, and Hans is there to add his poison. That siren is a signal to open the doors and let out the carts of poisoned soup, destined for London. I wonder what Holmes is doing at this moment.
This crate isn't large enough for us to get over the... This crate isn't large enough for us to get over the wall, nor to see what is on the other side. Crate. Here is a good place to try and get through. Here is a good... It's covered in barbed wire. It's impossible to pass by there. The way is clear. Good. I'm in. Now I must find Moriarty. The stand's owner must live here. The stand's accounts book. Nothing interesting. No, it is... No, it is unnecessary. No, it is unnecessary. No. Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting. The stand's accounts book. A target from a firing range. It depicts a lion. It's the stand's till. There is no money, but there is a wooden target. Let's see. A firing range for children. They have to throw leather balls at the figures of wild animals to knock them over. It seems to me that there is something behind this poster, but it is stuck fast. It seems to me... Elementary. There is a hiding place here. Interesting. I can't see a keyhole to open this hiding place. The stand's accounts book. No, it is unnecessary. I need something. If the guard sees me, he will sound the alarm. I must neutralize him, but discreetly. There are probably others, and a fight would attract their attention. A target from a firing range. A telephone line. Interesting. It comes from that large building. A telephone line. I am missing some... I can't see a keyhole to... I am missing... I am missing some... The Stand's accounts book. Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting. The cover is dented. Curious. Let's look at the book's secret. Secret accounts. The Stand's owner must do something other than manage a simple coconut shy, and there is a strange poem about animals. It's clear that there is a link between the poem in the secret accounts and the animal-shaped targets on the stand. we are. It is simplicity itself. The Stan's slush fund. I wonder what happened to the owner that he should leave without his savings.
You there! Who are you? Alert!
It's open. This building was a menagerie. I'm in the service passage. Apparently, it's a medicine chest for first aid, I presume. Closed. Impossible. Oh, what a smell. There must have been wild animals here once. I pity the animals that were shut up in here. The cages are very narrow. Nothing of interest here. This cage has been blocked with planks so that the interior is hidden from view. A large syringe for animals of a considerable size, evidently. A key. Old bandages. Everything points to that cage having been used to treat sick animals. Apparently it's a... The only thing intact is this bottle of ether. If the guard sees me, he will sound the alarm. I must neutralize him, but discreetly. There are probably others, and a fight would attract their attention. I must put something here that will attract the guard's attention. There. That should interest our guard. Old everything. A large everything. Good. My little stratagem is in place. All I need to do is to wait for him to come back here. shut him up, and quickly. I must find a way of neutralizing the guard inside. Perfect. Thanks to the ether, this baller will sleep for a long time. Perfect. Another guard. This place is full of them. I cannot risk a confrontation. He'll see me coming and I'll lose the element of surprise. I'll need to find a way to trap him. They must have exhibited those poor wretches in these cages and presented them as being dangerous. Be careful of those boxes. They are balanced, one on top of the other. It would take very little to knock them over. I wonder what this machinery is used for. A rail system is fixed to the ceiling, and a hook is hanging from it. It must be used for moving heavy and bulky objects. The cage is held shut with this bar. It only needs to be pulled away to open it. This cage is still occupied, not by one of the monsters, but by a poor man. He's still alive, but he's barely human now. Moriarty must have tested his poison on this poor fellow. If he was freed, he would leap at the throat of the first person he saw. I could easily open the cage by raising the door, but that poor man would leap on me immediately. People must have been locked up in here, and they are certain to have been mistreated. The crank is in place. The hook is above the cage of this poor wretch. I need something. There, the rope is in place. This way I can open the poor fellow's cage from the outside without taking any risks. Bearded lady. This large, empty aquarium held the fair's main attraction. The mermaid, Poseidon's daughter. I could easily open the cage by raising the door, but that poor man would... The cage... I could easily open... The cage is held shut with this bar. It only needs to be pulled away to open it. The cage. The cage. The cage is held shut with this bar. It only needs to be pulled away to open it. Another guard. This place is another guard. The cage is held shut. These The cage is held shut. Another guard. This place is full of them. I cannot risk a confrontation. He'll see me coming and I'll lose the element of surprise. I'll need to find a way to trap him. I could easily open the cage is held shut. The cage is held. Another guard. These boxes. I could easily... The cage. The cage. I could easily open the cage by raising the door, but that poor man would leap on me immediately.